Hello everyone, welcome back to General Understanding. I apologize for not uploading more often. I was forced to read Campbell's. Anyways, today we're going to be going over the temperature, pressure, and density of the ocean. Let's get started. What is temperature? Temperature is a measure of how warm or cool matter is. To be specific, the average kinetic energy of the particles in an object. Note, the terms warm and cold are not very scientific, as these terms are relative to the observer. Temperature in the ocean varies with depth. The sun heats the surface layers, but it does not penetrate to the depths of the ocean. There are three distinct layers: the upper mixed layer, main thermocline, and the deep bottom layer. In lower latitude regions that the sun hits directly, these layers are obvious. However, they may not exist at all near the poles, because the sun does not hit directly, so it maintains a cool temperature at all depths, including the surface. Let's get started with the upper mixed layer. The upper mixed layer is a very thin layer at the surface of the ocean, 0 to 200 meters. Its temperature varies from -2 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius, depending on the latitude and season. The mixed layer only takes up about 2% of the entire volume of the ocean. Main thermocline. The thermocline is a layer of the ocean where the temperature decreases rapidly with depth. It is from 200 meters to 1,000 meters, and here's a diagram. The deep bottom layer. The Hypolimnion is always within -4 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius. It is below the main thermocline. The bottom layer is largely unaffected by the seasons and comprises about 80% of the ocean's volume. So here are the diagrams of a thermocline. In diagram A, a low latitude region, we can see that there's a big thermocline. However, in diagram C, there's very little or no thermocline at all. Approximate pressure in the ocean. At the surface of the ocean, you are at 1 atmospheric pressure. Pressure increases by about 1 atmospheric pressure for every 10 meters downward. At a depth of 10,000 meters, we would be at about 1,000 atmospheric pressure. And here are the conversion factors. Average density of seawater. The density of surface seawater ranges from about 1,020 to 1,029 kilograms per meter cubed, depending on the temperature and salinity. At a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, salinity of 35 grams per kilogram, and 1 atmospheric pressure, the density of seawater is 1,023.6 kilograms per meter cubed. Deep in the ocean, under high pressure, seawater can reach a density of 1,050 kilograms per meter cubed, or even higher. So here are the factors of density variation. The higher the salt content, the more dense the ocean water becomes. The higher the temperature, the less dense the ocean water becomes. The higher the pressure, the more dense the ocean water becomes, and the deeper the ocean water, the denser it becomes. All you need to remember is that density increases as salinity, pressure, and depth increase. Temperature is the odd man out and decreases as the density increases. Here are the factors of density variation. Pincocline. The density curve is called a pincocline. The density for low latitude regions is low on the surface. Density is low because the temperature of the surface water is high. Temperature and density are inversely proportional. Close to the surface, density remains constant until a depth of 300 meters due to good surface mixing. Below 300 meters, the density rapidly increases until a depth of 1,000 meters, aka the pincocline. Below 1,000 meters, the density remains constant. However, the poles maintain a constantly high density through all of its steps, because it has a constantly cool temperature even at the surface. So here's a diagram of the pincocline. Pincocline is in red, while the thermocline is in blue. Notice how they go in opposite directions because density and temperature are inversely proportional. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Hopefully I'll be able to upload sooner and make longer videos without screencastify cutting it off to 5 minutes. Bye and thanks for watching.